Good morning and happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to Universus with Mr. Jude. Matthew, how
Oh,
are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. We were discussing my woes of sorting magic cards.
It's I have a collection of Universus cards, and I have a collection of Star Wars Unlimited cards, and I have a one Magic the Gathering Pauper Cube,
Yeah.
which I think you could have just probably helped me out with. Actually, now I'm listening to you, but that's enough. And just the idea of going through and sorting those out is just I was like, oh gosh, I don't want to do this, and it's like a few boxes. so, so your collection sorting is that's a whole another level.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. But it's awesome to have a break and play some Universus because I think it's been a month, if not longer, for
It
us, huh?
has at least, yeah,
Oof.
and I'm at Essen Spiel next week, so that's something as well.
I've got two big events I'm excited for.
What are they?
One is my own convention, VonnerCon.
Okay.
Vonner is Swedish for friends, so it's FriendsCon, and that's at my own house. So that's going to be it's like my birthday weekend. So it's like open house. People come in, play games for me with the whole weekend. So that's going to be exciting. That's coming up 2 weeks in October for my 43rd birthday. Yay! And
Yay.
then next year, I'm excited. February 21st and 22nd, I'm going to be hosting an Agents of Shield release party for the new Marvel Champions box set, which just
Oh,
got
awesome.
announced yesterday, and the date got announced yesterday. So, like, full in motion, whatever that is. Not quite 6 months, 5 months to plan that event, but I'm really excited because the last one we did was awesome, and I'm excited to do it again and up our game. Right, that's always the fun part: is
Are you,
get the event up and running now,
yeah,
make it even better. So
you gonna wear a
I'm excited
costume?
for that. Oh gosh, I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I think that's something that you should consider.
Cosplay.
You should come in like a suit, like
There
you're
you
a
go. Yeah,
shield agent. That'd be kind of fun.
here you go, and I'll drive it up in my SUV.
That's it, exactly.
All right, let's play some Universus. What do you say?
I think we should do. I would say I'm going to be playing the Spike of the Bounty Hunter. Oh, you got. Oh, yes, your screen is the correct configuration, and I've got a play mat. It looks immediately better on both of our ends. Fantastic. So this is. I'm playing the. So I'm technically playing the new Universus Eternal format, which is just play challenger decks against each other. So have you heard about this?
No.
So there's a new format that Universes have come out with, which is, hey, these challenger decks are pretty cool. And now there's a format which you can play at tournaments, which is pick a
Oh,
challenger deck, and that's it. You just pick the challenger deck and go ham. And I'm playing one of the first challenger decks that came out was Spike the Bounty Hunter. It's Spike and Faye in this one. I'm going to be
yeah.
playing as Spike, and I have six hand size of 6 and 29 health, and I'm all about flipping things and having flipped foundations for bonuses because I get my first enhances, flip one foundation. If this attack deals damage, draw a card. Not bad. And also enhance your attack gets +1 speed and +1 damage for every 3 face down foundations in your stage. So I'm all about flippity floppity.
Nice.
How about
I,
you?
I did get a chance to do the Attack on Titan pre-release event. That was
Oh,
really
yeah.
fun. I love doing sealed, just opening the cards and seeing what I could build.
Yeah, cool.
I did pretty well. I think I went 2-1. With I think a character that now got I can't remember the names of the characters. I apologize, but I think my character got a nerf like right after that that I had. But I had the one that could like wheel, like just keep tossing cards and playing a new one.
Okay.
And I think they tried to slow that wheel down. But here I am playing Toga, which is one of the last decks I built. I think it's actually pretty strong, but I do believe that you beat me the last 2 or 3 times we played. So
Yeah, I did.
no holds barred this time, Mr. Jude.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That makes sense.
But yeah, this is Toga 3, and I apologize. I don't remember which sets had which things. I know this was before Girl Power, so I can't remember
think
which
Toga
set.
3 might have been Undaunted Raid.
Yeah, that sounds
Or
right.
it could have been League of Villains, actually. I'm not
No,
100%
I'm pretty sure you're right with the other one there. So anyway, we'll have to see. But yeah, this is Toga. She's pretty strong. She's a 6-hander. After you play a weapon attack, your rival commits a foundation. That's a response. I can enhance if it's a first attack I've played. It gets +3 speed and +2 damage. That's really strong.
What?
Yeah. And my response once per turn is after your attack deals damage, I can add a card from my discard pile to my momentum. Very attack heavy.
I think that's the toga that's in the Clash deck.
Oh, that might be what it is.
It could be.
There you go. So I did have 2 banned cards in here, and I pulled them out.
On sound, so I'm just gonna do a quick shifty here.
Oh, can you hear me?
You're back. Hello.
Okay. I did have. I'm pretty sure that Snack Time got banned, so I did remove these from my deck. So I think I'm playing a legal deck.
You could have played. I don't know.
I do admit that I haven't kept up with Universus, even though I still would say it's my favorite of the card games. I'm running Star Wars Weekly. I am sorting cards, and
you just can't keep up with all of them. I saw Roy Canada was talking about a new anime card game. I think that Bandai's doing called
Union Arena.
Union Arena. That's exactly right. And I was like, ooh, I'm interested in this. I just don't. There's so many card games. It's unbelievable.
Altered has been very popular lately too, so I've been playing that.
Do you know what? I played it once and was like, yeah, that's fine. And then I played because it was on Board Game. It's on Board Game Arena, which is the official host of Altered. And then I was like, yeah, it's fine. And then I played it in real life, and I was like, oh no, this is pretty good. This is a good game. So very different experience, honestly, playing it in real life. And I won when I played, which honestly, huge part of it.
Yeah, I got a chance to play it with constructed decks, which always helps. Like, obviously this game is well known for having the good challenger decks that actually are good, but a lot of games struggle to have a starter deck that does that. So it was fun to have constructed decks where you could see more of the mechanisms in the game. The other big plus is Kathy really likes the art in Altered and the theme of like kind of competition through
crossing paths and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Versus straight strength and destroy your opponent.
Absolutely.
Is something that should really appeal to her. So luckily it's been played at my house. So that's
it's a fascinating model as well, the way it's all working with the unique cards and stuff. And I don't know if I fully understand how that all works, but every card is different.
I agree. Well, no, it's only those uniques that are anyway. We could go on and on.
We could go on, but let's not.
But no, I agree. I don't understand the whole like it has a QR code and then you own the card, but then you can sell the card without giving the card to somebody. It's so interesting. It's very digital.
Yeah, it's a whole new world. Let's put it that way. So.
All right. I don't have dice.
Well, go remedy that. Unless you.
So we're gonna play a little. Blue goes first. Mm-hmm. Are you ready?
Who's blue?
Well, you get to pick. You want my left hand or my right hand?
Right hand.
Blue is you. You are first.
I wanted yellow. I wanted the other one because I want to mulligan this
yellow.
hand.
I have yellow as well.
I want to mulligan this hand.
These are buy the same token for Marvel Champions, and somebody gave me a whole set of them.
Sweet.
Because my tokens for Marvel Champions are completely destroyed after 4,000 plays of the game.
Yeah, the paint's coming off them. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good luck. Have fun. I will say I did pre-order the Dark Arc new challenger deck, which is Midoriya, and I did pre-order the solo leveling challenger deck because I love solo leveling. It's a great show. And but I'm on the fence whether I get all 4 of the Star Trek under lower decks. I want to see what people have to say about those first. All right, I'm going to go. And it's been a while since I played, so I might be a bit rusty. But here we go. Let's give it a shot. Okay. On a 3, I'm going to play Leaving the Bebop.
Excuse me. Sounds good.
Checked a 5. On a 3, I'm going to play Ending the Dream. Checked a 3. Oof, that's risky. On a on a 4, Sing for Me, checked a 5, and that is me done.
All right, I'm going to review this Leaping Slice and draw.
I will say that my foils in this challenger deck are relatively curved, but that might be the way I've treated them rather than indicative of the actual foils.
All right, on a 2, I'm going to play League Interview. I'm going to put my deck here with my name, just so I have a little more space. All right, on a 3, I am going to play Blood Sample. Checks a 3. On a 3, I'm going to play Blood Bank. Checks a 4.
So Toga.
On a 3, I'm going to play Surviving the Finals, and on a 4, I'm going to play Enamored. Checks a 6. I will pass.
Quality start from the American. So, all right, I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, and I will. Interesting. There's a bit of food in this sleeve. I sleeved these up last night whilst I was eating dinner, and there's a bit of bread in this. Can't see. Oh, all right. I'm going to go for. Let's have a quick look. I need to do. Okay, I'm gonna play on a 6. I'm gonna go for Split Second Standoff as an attack. It's a great block actually, but it's also a very good card in general. I think. All right, so on a 6, checked a 5. So I will tap this to make that a 6. This is a 5 mid for 8.
Oh.
Actually, what's your starting health, by the way?
28. But now you're reminding me that I don't have. Oh, because they're downstairs. I don't have my dice. That's okay. I can use my little tokens.
I can keep track of this as well here as well. So,
what did you say? It's a 5 high for 8?
5 high for 8.
Look at this. I got this.
Are you doing it with damage tokens?
Yeah.
That's fun. As my first enhance, I will do the thing that says first enhance on split second. So there's 2 interesting things. There's 2 first enhances on split second standoff. So you can only use one of them. One of them is if you have 8 face down foundations, I can double the speed of this attack, which is awesome. But instead, I'll first enhance this attack gets +2 speed, so it's a 6 mid. No, a 7 mid for 8. Sorry.
Oh, it's mid?
Sorry, did I say high? It's mid. I apologize.
All right. That tough is going to remind me it's mid.
So
sketchy. All right.
Up to you.
I don't think I have a thing. I pass. Oh,
Okay.
no. This attack gets -1 speed. Sorry. So
Okay.
now it is a 6 mid.
No problem. So I'm going to enhance using Spike's first ability, which is flip 1 foundation. If this attack deals damage, draw a card. So I'm going to flip this. After you.
Pass.
And I will pass as well. Go to blocks.
All right. I do have a 3 mid. So on a 9, I will block this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fully blocked.
Excellent. So I don't get my benefit of it did not do any damage, so that's fine.
I am tapped out.
Okay. I will probably try to take advantage of that being the case. I will go for Jaw Hammer on a 5. Check to 5. This is a 2 high for 4.
Okay.
I will love to get this some more speed. I don't have a way to do that. I don't think. I'm going to flip a foundation, which is going to be this one to give it to if this deals damage, I draw a card.
Okay, I will pass.
So 3, 4. I will destroy this foundation to give it +4 damage.
Nice.
So it's a 8 damage attack.
I will pass.
Would you like to block?
I will not. Tan Taralis is with us and says, "Go, Matthew."
Hey, Tantalis, nice to see you. I know Tan, so that's cool.
All right, I will take 8.
Take 8. You've been 8'd. Cool. And then I will play on a 4. I'm going to play Lighted Up. Check to 3, 4, and then I will pass.
All right.
So this goes to my momentum. This and this goes here, and this comes down here. I actually did read through this deck last night. I was like, what am I doing? What's happening with this deck before I start playing?
Why am I here?
What's going on?
All right, I am drawn up. I'm going to play a Sudden Stab. Yeah, it is funny. Toga's cards are so thematic.
Yeah, they're all just like, slice your face. Be weird.
All right. Actually, I lied. My first form is going to be League Interview. Discard the top 2 of my deck to get a +1 check. So I get a +1 check to this, check a 3, 4, and then I will commit this to make it a 5.
Excellent.
So it checks. I will do after you play a weapon attack, your rival commits 1 foundation, so you have to commit 1.
Done. My enhance.
No, because that was a response.
Oh, that's your response.
So my
you
first
did a
enhance
form, then you did as an action, then you did a response, and then you're going to do your first enhance. Sorry, just keeping track. Yes,
you got it. So I'm going to give it it's my first attack, so I'm going to give it +3 speed and +2 damage. So this is an 8 mid for 7. Oh, I feel so dumb not having my dice, but I actually brought them with me to play a game with somebody. And my studio is in my attic, so
8 mid for 7 damage. That's not nothing. Okay. Pass.
All right. Then if this attack is blocked, my next check to play a weapon gets +1.
Okay. Pass.
And my final one is this is my first attack, then I draw a card.
That's busted. Cool.
Yeah, that's a pretty strong card.
I will take 7 and not block, I think, is my plan here.
Sounds good.
If that sounds...
I will trigger my response, which is only once per turn. I can add a card from my discard pile to my momentum.
Oh, yeah. That is... Anything that gets stuff in your momentum is pretty sweet. I feel so much more professional now I've got this mat, I tell you. Really. The only thing I don't like about mats that have loads of stuff on, like this, is it makes it harder to see what the heck's going on. Like, your mat's nice because it's muted in the background as well. You know?
Right. I will add this blood transfer, which goes in face up, and I can use an enhance to gain a health and you lose a health.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I might be remembering that this deck is strong. All right. Piercing Needle, because of course. On a 5, checks a 5. So I play a weapon attack, so you have to commit a foundation.
Gosh darn it. Okay.
And then I will give this +2 speed and -2 damage. So it is now 3 damage,
Okay.
but it is a 6 speed mid.
Okay. Pass. I've got nothing I can do. Just
Also,
so,
also pass. Yep, that's it for me.
All right, let's go to blocks. I'll take 3.
Sounds good.
If that's what I'm taking. 19. I've got 19 health. You've got 20 health. Just to keep that on track. Let's actually see if I can
close.
Put this here so we can see what's going on.
All right. I will then play a refreshing slice on a 3. Checks. Stalking her prey on a 5. 3.
Is that Jiro in the background?
4, 5. What?
Is that Jiro in the background of stalking her prey?
Yes.
Don't you stay away from the best girl, I tell you.
And then I will play another survive in the finals on a 4. Checks a 5.
Excellent.
And
Are
these
you
two
quite finished?
I am.
All right. I'll draw up to 6 cards, as is my right. With a lot of orange. I will. I'm going to review 1 card. Interesting. All right. I'm noticing that the cards in here do big damage but low speed. I'm seeing that as a thing that's happening.
Well, you have the one that like doubles your speed, but at certain conditions, right?
But
so
doubles your speed if I have 8
Right,
face
no.
down foundations. All right, I'm gonna. We also have a lot of. Do you want to destroy a foundation to get some extra damage? It's like, well, kind of, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go with Hunter's Pursuit, which is an alt art for Hunter's Pursuit. Can you see this curl? This is not. This is.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not particularly precious about stuff. All right, it's Hunter's Pursuit on a 5. Checked a 4. 5. Okay. This is if you have 3 or more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip a foundation with Spike. And do that. So that's me. That's my first enhance. And if this hits, I draw a card. That's the benefit of that.
What is the location?
So sorry, this is going to be a 5 low for 5.
5 low. Okay.
Or this is, I suppose.
I will give it -1 speed.
Yeah. So it's a 4. Pass.
All right, I will attempt to block. I will use my dual needle lunge on a 3 low, so I need a 7. And I check a 5, 6, and 7. Blocked.
Okay. Next, I will go with Yeah, but I'm having a good think here, if I'm honest. Yeah, next I will go with another jaw jackhammer on a 4, 5 to get through. Check to 6. And the first thing I'll do is, in first enhance, is to flip this. So now I've got 3 face down foundations, which is relevant.
Okay. I will give it -1 speed.
Every time, eh?
I forget what it is though.
So this is a 2 high for 4. So now it's a 1 high for 4, which is not brilliant. In fact, I'll do that with this dice because that is more clear. If your attacker, you get +1 speed, +1 damage for every 3 foundations you have in your stage. I have 3, so this is back to a 2 high, and now it's for 5.
Okay. I'm going to flip this momentum. I gain a health, you lose a health.
Okay, so you're up to 21, and I'm down to 18.
Yep.
I will pass.
I will pass as well and go to blocks. I have a 3 high, so I need a 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, exactly.
Check a 5. +1 is 6. Fully blocked.
Gosh.
Welcome to your nightmare, sir.
This is it. It's like, Kung Fu. I wasn't prepared for that. All right, I will go now for a questioning threat on a 5. Checked a 5. I've got some pretty lucky checks so far. This is a 2 mid for 3.
Okay.
And my first enhance is going to be flip 1. Oh, I can't. Gosh damn it. I can't have flip a foundation. I'm going to give it +1 speed and +1 damage. So it's a 3 mid for 4.
Pass. I will take the 4.
Okay.
Go to 17.
Yeah. Do I dare? Do I dare? Yeah, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try one last. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm trying one more attack. High roundhouse kick on a 7. Check to 5. 6, 7. My first enhance is going to be to give this +1/+1, so it's a 5 high for 5.
Okay, I will pass. I don't have any cards in hand, so
okay, 5 high for 5. Discard 1 momentum to give it +5 damage, which I will do. So it's a 5 high for 10, and I will pass.
Pass. I will take 10 and go to 7. Yikes.
Okay. I've got 2 cards in hand, just to be open about that. So that's hit, and I will not be doing anything else. So that's going to go to my momentum. I hit you twice, so these both will go to my momentum. And the first 2 will go to my discard. But I am relatively tapped out. I've only got 2 cards in hand. So I feel like it is possible for you to kill me. But we'll see.
Let's make that a goal for this turn.
Yes, that was the idea.
Well, it's kill or be killed, so. All right, let's drop, see if we get attacks.
Hold on, I may have lost you again.
Uh-oh, you can't hear me? Hello, hello.
Could you make some type of announcement that you're speaking, possibly with your hands, so that I can know that you're speaking currently?
Hello.
You are speaking?
Yep.
Why can I not hear you?
I do not know.
No.
So the Mana Leak says, well, I don't know anything that's happening. A hit for 10 seems big. Yes, I have 28 health.
Hey,
so
the Mana Leak. Nice to see you.
A big hit.
This is Universus. It's an amazing game. I can't hear Brandt at the moment, which is very, very strange, if I'm perfectly honest. I'm
I
wondering
can try
if it's
to
me.
remove you and put you back in. Did that help?
Yes, I've got you back. Sorry.
All right. All right, you ready to die?
Born ready.
Okay, let's start with a leaping slice. Actually, I'm going to do league interview. So I discard 2 first, and then I get a +1 to my check, which is a 5/6. So it works. So since this is a weapon, you have to exhaust a foundation, but you don't have any. I just realized.
Foiled that plan. I don't have any resources for you to take.
There you go. First attack of the turn, I will give it +3 speed and +2 damage. So it is a 7 high for 7.
7 high for 7. I don't like that. Okay. I will pass.
All right. I will discard a card. I'm going to discard Spooky.
Spooky. That's a great card.
And I'm going to give it +2 speed. So it is a 9 high for 7.
Okay. 7 high for 7 was something I was considering being remotely possible. 9 high for 7 is beyond the reaches of my wildest dreams. So I will be taking 7 at the very least, I think. Well, I could.
All right.
No, well, we could see.
I will pass.
I pass as well.
You will take 7.
I think I will, yes.
I will respond and add a card from my discard pile to my momentum.
You've only got 11 health to get through.
It is true. Actually, I'll add this one again. So I'll put another blood transfer in there. I will also trigger the response on this one, which says if your opponent takes damage from an unblocked attack, they take 2 additional.
I'm dead. I do have some blocks in hand, but
yeah,
it's getting them played.
This is rough. All right, then I will play Ambush Thrust on a 5. Checks a 5. Trying to remember what my enhance was here. I will add a card from my momentum to my hand. So I'm going to add this piercing needle to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will destroy a foundation. Oh, never mind. You don't have that many foundations. Then I will play this one. I will flip. Oh, that's during your turn. My bad. Read correctly. That's it for me then. It is a 4 mid for 4.
All right. Pass.
Yep, I'll pass.
All right. 4 mid for 4. Are we gonna? Am I going to blockers? Yes.
Yep, go to block.
All right. I will attempt to. Gosh, I can. Am I going to be taking an extra 2 as well again?
Nope. This is a I heal 1. You take 1.
Okay. I take it. I take it.
Okay. Then I will play Piercing Needle on a 6. 5 + 1 is 6. I will then, my first enhance will be I heal 1 and deal 1 to you.
Yes.
It's a 4 mid for 5.
4 mid for 5. So I don't want to poker face you too much, but when I went, oh no, mid, that should suggest a couple things too. I kept 2 cards in my hand, and I tell you one thing. Okay.
All right. My toga enhance on stalking her prey is I flip and remove a momentum, and I add a card from my discard pile to my momentum. So I'm going to put
Gotcha.
piercing needle back in.
Yeah, so you can kind of keep on grabbing piercing needle out of there, I guess.
Yep. And then I will enhance to give this +2 speed and -2 damage. So now it's only 3 damage, but it's a 6 speed mid.
Okay. All right.
And that's it.
Okay, I will block this one. I'm going to try to block it with this, which luckily is a 0 block, but it's low. So it's going to be 6 to block. I need to get a 5 or a 6. Got a 5. So this will be partial. I've got tap spike. This will be partially blocked. So I'll take. Do I take 1 or 2 here?
What is the speed on your block?
0.
Oh.
That's why I kept it in my hand. It's literally. Is this?
Nice.
Yeah. Do I take 2 or 1 here?
You take 2.
2 because it's rounded up. Well, I'll tell you now. I actually take 3 because after you play this card as a block, lose 1 health. And are you still able to zing me?
I'm not, because this has to be an unblocked attack. So that was the correct move.
Yeah.
I think you stopped me.
I'm at 1.
Yeah, well, one gets wins, you know?
True.
I will pass.
Oh my god. Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow. I survived. I cannot believe I survived.
Although I have myself at 6, but I think I went down instead of up, so I should be at 8.
You are at 8, I believe, yes. Wow. I cannot believe I'm alive.
I do have 3 cards in hand.
Okay, good to know. Thank you. I will review a card, which is going to be Ein. And I'll take this. Gosh. My problem was I just did not draw many foundations for the first couple of turns. And I'm just like, cool. So, and at this point, we're beyond me playing foundations. It's kill or be killed. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's like,
agreed.
All right. I'm going to start with a split-second standoff. This is on a 6. Check to 5. 6. And my first enhance is this attack gets +2 speed. So it's going to be a 7 mid for 8.
Okay. I will immediately give it -1 speed.
So it's a 6 mid for 8. So it's me again. I will give this +1/+1 because of my 3 face down foundations. So it's back to being it's a 7 for 9.
Yep.
After you.
Okay. I got nothing, so pass.
Pass, get a blocks.
7 mid for 9. All right, so I will play a refreshing slice with a 2, so I need a 9. 6.
Oh, excellent. Well done.
7.
I need a throw. That's all I need.
8. And then after I make a check, I can flip this to give it +1, so 9.
Oh, cool.
League interview. Fully blocked.
Well done. I will do something that's called play a split-second standoff. This time with the old art. So be aware. And this is on a 7, obviously. Check to 6. Matthew, you're a genius. Do you see how I did that on purpose?
I did.
Totally. That was probably very clever of me, I think. All right. So again, this is a 5 for 8, but my first enhance is going to be to make this a 7 mid for 8.
Okay. My first enhance is going to be use the ability on Refreshing Slice. Discard a momentum. Ready this foundation. Your opponent commits 1 foundation.
Oh, you skunk. Okay. I will give this +1/+1 with Spike. So making this a 7/8 mid for 9.
Okay.
Let me just work this out. So 5, 6, 7, 8 for 9. Yep.
I'm going to use Blood Sample. So I flip this and discard a momentum, and I add a weapon card from my pool to my hand. So I'm going to take Refreshing Slice back.
Oh, excellent. Oh, that's really good, actually.
Yeah.
Card. Anything that gets anything subs out your pool is huge. I pass.
All right. And I will use that Refreshing Slice to block on a 10. So I check a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fully blocked.
Well done. Very
right
good.
Right there, I did not know I could do that.
I was like a 10. I thought maybe if he draws a 3 and you shouted a 3, I was like, I've won. And you went 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's like I didn't have it, but I readied this card plus pulled this back, which basically gave me a +2, right?
Yeah, exactly. And the interesting thing is that you've been able to fully block. You've had the mid block twice because you got that mid block back, and that's super useful. All right, I've got to go for it, but it's increasingly unlikely that I'm going to be able to do this, and I'm going to do something less risky. But the least risky attack I can do is also the weakest attack I can do, actually. So I'm going to go for it anyway. On a 5, I'm going to do a questioning threat. Check to 3. Can't do it. So this doesn't go through. So that's me done, unfortunately.
All right.
So it's back to I've got no foundations.
I thought when I got you to 1 and didn't get the kill, I thought I
did as well. I did as well. I thought this you just blocked so well, and I just failed to check pretty terribly. I just don't have the resources to help me. So I've got 3 cards in hand, and I'll tell you now, 1 block zone is not represented within those 3 cards. Can you find it?
All right, I will play a Leaping Slice on a 5, check a 6. Welcome to the 6 train of checks, my goodness.
Yeah.
Because actually that's another point, was my first check was a 6, right? In that other turn. To enable me having +1. I will give this, I'll essentially, because I'm going to discard, so I'm going to give it +5 speed, so it's a 9 for 7 damage.
Yeah, I can't do anything with a 9. So, well done. Good game. Wow. Well done. You got me. That deck is awesomely cool.
Yeah. It was impressive how it worked on the
on
the backswing, which is what
the defense.
The defense really surprised me. I have to admit, like I knew I had a lot of foundations, and I knew I could ready this one, but the synchronization of the momentum being used on the defense was really cool. Just to see that.
Very cool. And I just didn't get enough foundations out in the first 2 turns.
Yeah.
I just didn't have the foundations to. I was like, cool. And I was what's the word? Begins with an R. I was doing a mini mulligan, which is called, I always forget.
Review.
I was reviewing a card every time just to try and get another foundation. I was like, great, that's another attack. I had like just hands of attacks, which is cool, but you can't actually get them out. But I enjoyed this deck though. I like what Spike is doing. I might try to play with this deck with Faye next time just to see what
the zero block caught me off guard, and then take 1 damage to go to 1 health. Like, you didn't win, but that was just such a cool moment, in the game, right?
It's Syndicate Target. This is the other version of that card. There's just the normal art, but you lose a health, but it's a 0 low block. I mean, that's pretty sweet.
That was awesome.
Cool.
Well,
Well done.
Continues to be a great game. I love this idea of challenger decks. So that'll definitely inspire me to get the challenger decks, and then we can just keep playing them because that's a format. So
This is, I was just saying, it's like we're doing an official format, which is actually kind of nice.
well, no, mine's not a challenge. So she
No,
is
it's
a
like,
challenger
yeah.
deck, but this deck is most definitely built.
Yes. But it'd be nice
Which
that
again is testament to those challenger decks. Like your deck held up against this deck, even though this deck has more synergy than yours, right?
Yeah, your deck definitely, it was doing stuff, right? There was a lot of, I'm going to do this, the momentum, there was a lot going on there, and it was very, very cool. But I think, and like you said before, and I do agree with you, I think the challenger decks are the best pre-con product in trading card games. They're brilliant, and they're fun, and they're thematic, and they're just, you get options with them, and you get like your little collector boosty in them as well. They're just great. Like,
yeah, I mean the Magic Commander decks work really well because they're very thematic, they're very combo-rific. If you're playing Commander for the like joy of Commander, they work great. If you're playing Commander for power level, then they're kind of all over the map.
I think you're absolutely right. The Commander precons are fantastic. They are great as well. That's the best, the single best Magic product, probably, in my opinion. Yeah, they are fun as well. But these are just for a 2-player game. Yeah, they're just cool. I like them.
The first Star Wars set was very good. The Luke versus Vader one was very good.
Very, very good. Yeah,
and the Mando and Moff Gideon one it's fun and it definitely works well, but it's just not nearly as good, and it doesn't have as many usable, playable cards going forward as the Vader and Luke one.
Interesting. Yeah, not as many like pieces that, I need to buy 4 of these so I can get play sets of all these guys. Like, no, I don't need 4 of this card that only you get 1 on in this pre-con. I'm fine. Which is interesting. Man.
And sorry, supposedly Lorcana set 5, they made starter decks that actually do something. I feel bad. That game has no starter. Like, they're great for kids and families sitting around a table to learn a game, but they do nothing. They never draw cards, and that is like the worst thing you can do in a game like that format, is give people no card draw.
Huge, yeah.
Because then you just get to top decking by the end of the game.
Yeah, I think every game of Lorcana I've ever played has been a top deck situation, ultimately. But I do enjoy Lorcana. Yeah. It's not like it's a bad game by any stretch of the imagination. It's fun. So, and now it's a fully fleshed game. Well, you have more cards in your immediate future, I believe.
It's true. I do need to get back to my sorting of cards and things, but I think we'll play again. So hopefully people can catch us on Friday mornings, Eastern time, and midday tea time, London, England time. Sorry, I always say London. I have to say England.
England time, Greenwich Mean Time, real time. That's what I call it. That's,
forced time is the way we say it in the rest of the world.
All right. Well, thanks for having me. Thanks everyone for being in.
Thanks everybody for watching. You just need a certain publisher to publish Foundations of Matthew. There you go. Nice.
Sounds brilliant.
All right. Thanks everybody. Thank you, Matthew, for joining me. Until next time, we hope you step into the portal. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Bye, everyone.